We're going to jump back into these parts with a video from our Canadian team, Jordan Hango and Andrew Schubert.
Jordan Hango, 31 years old, and from Vancouver, Canada.
Jordan flies under the radar. He just happens to be one of the best bike riders in the world, but few people know about him. He's really quiet, and then he'll just show up at a spot and destroy it. He's not looking for any attention out of it afterwards. He's just doing his thing and enjoying the session. You can get Jordan to ride, but I'd be surprised if you can get Jordan to talk on camera.
We approached him about being on the team years ago and actually had to sell him on being a pro rider.
A lot of riders would kill for the talent Jordan has and would milk every bit out of that they could. Sponsorships, road trips, whatever they could, but Jordan's not worried about that. He's just doing his thing and having fun.
He's a regular working class guy who loves riding his bike and doesn't really care about any of the trappings of being a pro rider.
He doesn't play that game. He doesn't want to be on social media. He doesn't want to be going on a road trip every weekend and just being extra hungry.
Yeah, the way BMX is these days, it's kind of expected for BMX pros to have a strong social media influence and keep up to date, posting stuff, and it's not really Jordan's thing.
Jordan declined his X Games invite. That's like a top honor in the BMX world, is like, you got to ride in the X Games. Jordan's like, nah, can't be bothered with that.
I had heard that he was approached to do this project and turned it down, which didn't surprise me because it doesn't seem like something that is his style at all. But I'm glad that he did decide to be involved because I think people will love whatever he puts out. The only way he was gonna be a part of it is if he had somebody filming with him that was organic. So it had to have been one of his boys and somebody that he rode with all the time. So I think having Andrew do it was probably the only way that it was gonna get done.
Jordan and I have been riding and filming together for about 5 years now. And I mean, we pretty much ride daily throughout the year, and if we're out and we film something great, if we don't, whatever, we're still riding.
I mean, Jordan might talk to the camera if you put a piece of tape over the red light so he doesn't think it's filming. He's definitely not trying to make a spectacle of himself, that's for sure. He lets his riding do the talking, which it definitely, surely does.
I'm Jordan Hango, and this is my Real BMX video part.
All right, nice and painless.
Yep.
Jordan Hango. He's somebody that I don't get to see a lot of footage of, but anytime he puts stuff out, it's always like on the highest level of savagery possible.
He's like a mystery rider to me, but he's the guy that you always hear stories about.
Kind of the underdog of the group, not as much in the spotlight as the other guys.
Starting off, having a replica of like an old X Games intro and turning that into the intro for your video part is absolutely genius. Yeah, it almost feels like it's like not gonna be a serious part, but then it's like, oh dude, he's like riding off roofs onto handrails and stuff, like just so gnarly.
The combination of spot usage and creativity can really be seen in a clip like the wall ride to handrail to hard 180. Generally, people would kind of go there and just try and figure out a trick to do on the handrail, but Jordan looked around and saw the wall and decided to combine the two of them. And then to end it off with the hard 180 is just kind of like a little spice on the top.
There was a few B-roll shots that I thought could have been switched up with maybe some other angles of the tricks that I would like to see, maybe a front view or a side view.
Some of the stuff he was doing so gnarly that I felt like I needed to see it from a different perspective in order to like fully understand it. Getting towards the end of his part, like actually psycho. I'm gonna jump over this wall blindly and land on this 20-stair handrail with a death drop on the side. That's not something that you could like feel out. You just have to do it.
Yeah, so the banger, you only get one go at this. It's just such a deadly move.
To jump over a rail, feeble a ledge, and then aim down to this really steep 15-stair rail and land in a grind.
Aluminum doesn't grind good and it's pretty soft, but he muscled right through that. He made it look like it was steel.
This was a little bit less produced, which in turn kind of made it feel a little more real to me. Jordan's personality and style wouldn't be well suited to an overproduced type of video, and I think Andrew did a good job with that.
The first time I watched this video from start to finish, my jaw was dropped. It was everything that an ender section in a video should be. Like, if this was gonna be in a video, he would have last part.
After 6 long months of filming, it all comes down to this. Judges, let's have it.
These guys definitely didn't make it easy on us.
The margins between the video parts were really slim. It really came down to nitpicking.
These were all insane videos, but as hard as it is, it's our job to judge them. And bringing home the Real BMX 2019 gold medal is Jordan Hango and his filmer, Andrew Schubert. Congrats, dudes. That was insane.
It's like you could put that part in a room full of people and everyone is gonna make noise. And that's basically what it comes down to. Hango's part just had that juice.
Jordan, being one of the most underground riders in BMX, is now walking away with one of the top honors in BMX. But that's not all. We have a special guest presenter that's going to surprise Jordan with the gold medal. Let's find out who it is.
Canadian Jay Miron was one of the sport's most well-rounded competitors and innovators. In the 90s, Miron put Canada on the BMX map with impressive contest placings, pro spots on the most respected teams, and worldwide media recognition. When the Extreme Games kicked off in 1995, Jay Miron walked away with the first ever gold medal in BMX, going on to collect a total of 9 medals in his 10 X Games appearances. His approach to BMX riding was second to none. From BMX dirt to vert to street, Miron delivered some of the heaviest moves and video parts that the world has ever seen. Jay Miron did it all, and his influence is still felt in BMX today. Following Miron's BMX career, he studied to become a professional woodworker and furniture designer, building bespoke furniture out of his studio in East Vancouver, Canada. And once again, he's making a name for himself in a new industry and walk of life.
We're hanging out at my furniture shop. Jordan and Andrew are on the way. They have no idea they won. As soon as they walk in the door, I'm gonna turn around and surprise them with the gold medals. Congrats, champs. 2019 Real BMX gold medalists. Here you go. Congrats, guys. How was it for you?
It was cool. It was just kind of mostly riding with my friends all the time, so.
Can't argue with that, right?
Yeah, cool experience.
Yeah.
Getting involved with everyone in the contest was cool too, so.
You guys definitely crushed it.